Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's tropical update. So, we are expecting two tropical systems to form in the Eastern Pacific. First, looking at uh, Invest 93E. As of 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, Friday, July 7th, 2023, showers and thunderstorms associated with a broad area of low pressure located several hundred miles south-southwest of Manzanillo, Mexico, continue to become better organized. Environmental conditions are expected to remain conducive for additional development, and a tropical depression is likely to form within the next day or so, while the disturbance moves generally west-northwestward away from the coast of mainland Mexico. Additional information on the forecast, including gale warnings, can be found in the high seas forecast issued by the National Weather Service. Formation chance through the next 48 hours is high at 90%. Formation chance through the next 7 days is also high at 90%. So this is likely going to develop over the next 24 hours, Invest 93E. And looking at the system behind it, a trough of low pressure located well south-southwest or southeast of southeastern Mexico is producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Environmental conditions are forecast to be conducive for gradual development during the next several days, and a tropical depression is likely to form early next week. The system is expected to move westward to west-northwestward parallel to, but well offshore the coast of southern Mexico. Formation chance through 48 hours is low at 20%. Formation chance through 7 days is high at 80%. So looking at the latest GFS model, the 18Z run for these tropical cyclones, so looking at Invest 93E, a tropical depression, as the key message is stated, is likely as early as tomorrow afternoon. It could even be a tropical storm by tomorrow afternoon. But since yesterday's evening's update, it looks like that Invest 93E is no longer going to become a hurricane in the GFS model and remaining a mid-grade tropical storm and remaining well offshore of any land areas through Sunday and Monday and dissipating by Tuesday without impacting any land. And then the system behind that, by Wednesday we could see a tropical storm, and still by Thursday, July the 13th, we could see a hurricane, but this is also going to be several hundred miles south of Mexico, and we're not going to be likely seeing any impacts should the track on the second system hold. And by July 13th, the GFS model is still forecasting a possible Category 3 hurricane well away from land areas, moving out to sea as we go through Saturday and Sunday. And as of right now, looking like no threat to Hawaii either from either tropical cyclone. So looking at the European model, for the 12Z run, as the 18Z run has not yet come out for the European model, we're going to have to look at the 12Z run. So looking at the European model is still showing a weaker system than the GFS model, really only keeping Invest 93E a weak tropical storm well offshore of Mexico, and then the European model is showing the second system becoming a hurricane by Wednesday, July the 12th, and also staying well offshore Mexico. And looking at the latest European wants to take a weakening tropical storm towards Hawaii. So I'm going to keep a little bit of a close eye on that to see if this trend continues in the models where the system behind Invest 93E might move towards Hawaii. But that's still a ways out, and things are going to likely change between now and then. So as of right now, it looks like neither system is going to pose any threat to Mexico, thankfully. So thanks for watching this evening's tropical update. Stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.